We're in. How many ads? 3 ads. YouTube. Okay, yeah, I can hear myself. I can hear myself. Can you guys hear me? That's what's. I'm going to be looking down at my phone a lot because, you know. Are you guys excited? I am. Okay. This is a live recording. I'm at my wits' end, being honest with you. It's a rough day, but about me. It's not about me today. It is about the fact that WWDC today in 8 minutes. That's in 8 minutes. Let me even enter in Apple Stream. So because it's YouTube, it's a little bit more at the copyright stuff you have to be careful with. So I have my WWDC screen over here. I'll show you. I'll put it. So let me even when they actually start, I can I just want everybody to know, right, that they haven't even gone live yet, and 22,000 people have already liked, including me. I just liked it. 22,000 people have already liked the stream, and WW. Yeah. Wow. And there's a little countdown in the corner. I don't know if you guys have already. Should. But thank you for coming. It's nice to see people that I know in the chat. But there's a countdown in the corner for WWC. So I will even show you on my. I close this. Look, live in 5 minutes, 39. Right there. It's nice. It's really exciting. So the countdown is up on my iPad over there, and I have really like Freddie. Violet is. Hi Violet. You guys have on the WWDC thingy. Well, I know a lot of you here in the chat are just here to support me, so I doubt you guys are watching the stream on a separate window or a separate device, but I am, and then I'll be talking through the different things that is happening. Very, very excited because I've had some rumors, and of course in our previous streams we discussed the different things that they could potentially come out with, and one of that being the lighting is crap. It was brighter when I started streaming. So anyway, but what am I saying to you? We have discussed so that I literally watched a video on the rumors today. And one of them is the you make more wait. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. We discussed Siri. Siri is gonna get a different. It's gonna have a different look, a different feel. So whereas Siri usually goes around the side like this, it will now be in the dynamic island at the top here. There'll be a different interface. You'll be able to chat with Siri like similarly to how you do other AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude, all of that stuff. And so you'll be able to, but we just don't know how good it's going to be. And obviously I will be downloading the beta, and obviously I will be recording videos on the different things that are going to be coming out. I hear what they say and wait for you to explain. I hear it. I hear it. Oh, 3 minutes. Oh, what am I saying to you? So yeah, different series going to be a lot more useful, a lot more interactive. Hopefully they fix a lot of the bugs that currently are in iOS 26, which is a lot of people are very frustrated about keyboards. Like either they'll be dictating on phones to they'll be dictating on their phones with mess, or they're typing in like the autocorrect is silly. Apparently that is going to be fixed in iOS 27, quote unquote. We'll see. And then very similar things to Grammarly, where it will give you better ways to say certain things, all of that type of stuff. You know, we'll see though. We'll see. 2 minutes. 1 minute 50 seconds actually, because I can see the account right here. Started. You see the shock in my face? My days. Let me put this on the big screen. I've got my notes page up. Wwdc 26. I've started the notes, guys. I've started the notes. What? It's starting. Let me start my bullet points now so I don't get. Yeah, good. Start the first bullet point. So, yeah, let me show. This is a long intro. Oh, my sweet Danny Boo. Are you watching? We live, yes. This is Tim Cook's last one, by the way.
We all look forward to this event and this week as we get to share our latest platform advancements and innovations with our developer. Wwdc also gives celebrate incredible global energy has never been stronger. Developers are building more apps than ever all over.
Wonder if it's going to be like huge because
We're
this is
also
his last
investing
one.
in the generation. With WWDC, we hope to build on even more in our use. We've always believed powerful. The tight integration of our software unlocks the full potential. That same philosophy seamless into technology developer experiences their app. We've seen that when we put powerful tools, they can do extraordinary things.
An iPhone in space.
Places we only could. This is what WWDC focusing new that push the limit. They were looking for, including our latest advanced.
Okay.
With that, get off to get us started.
Apple Intelligence and Siri. We need this.
Let's talk.
AI improvements, yeah, 100%.
First, improvements that make second, updates building on safe kids. Third, Apple Intelligence.
Trust and safety.
Unlock platform.
This is where they watch you on FaceTime to see if you're naked or not. Is that what this is?
This works for new releases across all of our platforms. From Vision OS, those of you regular, of course, no moment play the marketing, shall we say, convention. In this case, read the last I saw just spilled out into the tried to catch them, just handed me this note out the window for most. Dude, our chakra alignment has set our compass toward the summer of love.
What is going on?
But like further, corporeal form, oh, no earthly float, fan of gold over infinite. So high, marketing, great job. Okay. Afraid they have fires code. I guess the great era of it's Golden Gate, man.
Golden Gate. That sounds familiar. Golden Gate sounds familiar.
Next version of OS, Mac OS. All right, that behind us.
With that pretty name, they've got to do some crazy stuff.
Our product helping us at work.
This is not your ordinary keynote. No, they're trying to be all snazzy with it.
So naturally, have high. They're always challenging themselves to make more, even more, that much. So instead of also already rely, because we best stuff just built on big breakthroughs. They're built winning the deal. Tell you more. Here's Stacey.
So far, nothing has been said apart from Golden Gate. One thing about these big companies, they know how to say a lot of words, you know.
Attention to detail has always been core to Apple DNA. This year, doubled down our relentless dedication to make the experience more polished and intuitive. We scoured every part of the OS, opportunities to refine our system, from the UI to the foundations. Nothing was off limits, no enhancement. We made things faster, even easier to use, and we took care of a bunch. We're excited to share some highlights of this work with you. Kick things off, let's talk about one of the key themes of this design.
Okay, design.
To tell you more, here's Siobhan.
Okay. Get somewhere.
Last year, we introduced our most ambitious cross-platform design update ever with Liquid Glass. It made apps and experiences even more expressive and delightful. Like with all major design updates, there's a natural process. We take a bold leap forward, and then we continue to iterate. Part of how we do this is by listening to users and developers. Our team really appreciates your feedback, and we considered it deep to refine the new design last year. Now, we're making some additional refinements, starting with updating the foundation of Liquid Glass. To ensure exceptional readability, tune Liquid Glass so it diffuses complex content behind it much more effectively, while also creating more depth and separation. While we think this is a great new default look, we also know that some users would like Liquid Glass to be even more clear, and others prefer a more tinted. Since everyone's preference varies, we're adding a new slider in settings to adjust Liquid Glass. So you can set it anywhere from ultra clear to fully tinted. It's a whole new way to personalize your experience across. And for developers who have already adopted Liquid Glass, customizations apply in your apps right away.
So if you hated Liquid Glass, you can turn it off now.
We also wanted to reincorporate some of the cornerstones of macOS design that our users have always loved. For example, to help better distinguish larger groups of control text from the beneath them, there's now a more uniform toolbar across the top. This keeps text labels and headings legible while also providing greater structure. To further refine the structure of apps on sidebars now expand to the very edges of. This helps reduce distractions along the left edge, and it delivers the same
a lot of details, a lot of small details.
Scrolls underneath to create a more expansive feeling of process. Sidebar icons also regain their color, making it easier to distinguish apps and identify which window is active in the. And every window on macOS the same type, ensuring greater consistency across all of your apps, even if they haven't been. Finally, let's talk about app icons. Last year, we redesigned all of our app icons to establish a more harmonious look across apps and. This year, we're taking this new design even further by integrating additional layers of Liquid Glass directly into the icon artwork. Not only does the refraction between layers add character to each icon, but this new approach also makes icons appear sharper, more defined. They look great in your dock, on your home screen, or when they're put into an all-clear look.
They're changing the app
Together,
icons.
these updates culminate in an even more focused and approachable experience across your apps and across. Now, back to Stacey.
Well,
these design improvements are just the beginning. As we embarked on this journey to raise the bar for our product even higher, also spent a lot of time digging into things like memory usage, CPU utilization, networking operations, display rendering. I could go on, but really, we optimize the parts of the system that make a big difference in responsiveness of our products. For example, system animations are smoother. Swiping between home screen pages on your iPhone, entering mission control, or moving between Mac. Plus, a lot of things are faster. I'll just name a few. First, iPhone and iPad launch up to 30% faster.
I'll be the judge of that.
Team found a way to reload data apps, open them so they're ready. This applies to third-party apps. Content across the system loads faster. For instance, after you shot some new photos, it used to take a beat for them to load in your library. Now, new photos appear 70% faster. And when you share those photos, other files with a friend using AirDrop, they'll transfer up to 10% faster. Browsing files in iPad to an external drive, 5 times faster, making it just as fast as Finder on Mac.
But doesn't that depend on how old your devices are?
Even more has to do with our CPU scheduler. CPU scheduler is a component that manages across workloads as you use your iPhone throughout your day. Even when you're doing a ton of things at once, requiring a whole lot of CPU scheduler ensures the right work precisely. On our newer iPhone, iOS advanced CPU. This year we further optimized so it's even more efficient workload. Not only that, but we also figured out a way to bring it to older models, all the way back to iPhone 11. And yes, that does mean iOS 20 started on iPhone 11 models, iOS 26.
Okay, iPhone 11.
This continues our industry-leading support and means iOS 20 available to more users.
My friend still has an iPhone 11. Actually, I'm gonna see. I don't even want to ask her to download it. Sounds too risky.
So you can work, communicate, find the things you're looking for without speed. Like with network transition, we're making it more seamless. Your iPhone between cellular and Wi-Fi network. We all know those moments. Find yourself jumping into control center, manually toggle force the cellular. Like when you walk past your favorite coffee shop with that extra strong Wi-Fi signal, or try to go online as you get off a flight, realize you're still connected to the airline's network. To avoid moments like that, you've made your iPhone smarter about connected. For those times when you're in a low bandwidth situation, sending a big photo or video no longer. You'll see a new send indicator when things are taking a little longer, giving you clarity exactly what hasn't yet. There's one last area we've made a big to accomplish what you need: greater ease and reliability. Search. We've all had that moment where you search for something you know is there, just won't show up. So on iOS, iPadOS, macOS, we've rebuilt the foundation of search that powers Spotlight, Photos.
Yeah, search is rubbish at the moment.
Is the search in a rich catalog of all your content so it can understand what you have, where to find it. Re-architect text so it's more stable, more efficient, more comprehensive of content, both old and new. After you update, our new search infrastructure goes to work indexing the content of your device, so it has a complete
so search is supposed to be better.
There. And as new content comes in, indexed almost immediately. So when you go to search, you'll find what you're looking for. Plus,
I can't wait to test this out to see if this stuff actually is real or whether they're just talking. Do you know what I mean?
The email you're looking for is more likely to be the very first thing, even if it was sent. Those are just some highlights of the work we've done this year to make our products smoother, more responsive. There are also some great features, apps, and products that we're excited to deliver. including some we've been hearing about. Let me give you a handful of examples. Photos. Your iCloud shared albums now include all of the photos and latest advances. Friends, videos, join and capture the album.
Ooh,
And
Android
what's
can
more,
join.
shared albums now supports full resolution. Cycle tracking now has for perimenopause. You can be notified when your cycle pattern is suggested. Log your related symptoms, information. You can understand more about what's going on in your body. Better prepared
From our
to
older
talk to your
ladies,
doctor.
this is for you.
On AirPods, we're delivering custom and further personalized or AirPods sound.
Finally, we've been asking for custom EQ for decades. Maybe not
On
decades.
Apple
I'm not
Vision
sure the
Pro,
AirPods have been out
you
for
can
that
now
long.
turn panoramas shot, spatial, incredible depth. Making your
This was
memories
rumored to
even
come,
more
so this
immersive.
has been confirmed. The spatial
And you can use
scenes.
those panoramic environments, grounding yourself with a moment. Lastly, in maps, we are giving flyover incredible boost. In aerial imagery combined with intelligence models, everything is rendered stunning, sharp, from beautiful architectural details, shapes of individual trees, to the way light reflects glass of. You'll see cities around the world. We're thrilled
so Maps
about
is
how
getting
these
better.
improvements touch so many parts across our platform. Back to Craig.
With meaningful design enhancements that make things even more responsive, and some great new features.
The quality of
we think the
Apple's
experience you get with
content,
Apple
though,
product more delightful than ever.
cannot.
Now, let's talk
I want the best,
about
and you're going to
trust
get the
and
best.
safety. We build products that empower people, enrich their lives, making them safe. We provide end encryption, help protect stations.
So
Strong privacy
clean. The
protections
production
and
is
Safari.
so
App
clean.
permissions that keep you in control of your location, photos, and more, and life-saving like crash detection. Our long safety is especially important when it comes to kids and teens who rely on our devices and touch for creativity, enhance learning,
Are they going to talk about the FaceTime?
and to build their independence as they grow. And as parents ourselves, we're committed to building a safe and trusted platform for kids. So this year, we're taking a big step, expanding our child safety features with powerful, intuitive tools. To tell you about our approach, here's Sumble.
Our work in this area is two core principles. First, recognize that what and we believe based on the best available resources as well as online safety, importance, creativity. Physical activity, all of which development. Research for 18 devices benefit each base protection. Those under the age of 13 access to devices.
I hope so too, because
As
currently when
parents,
I'm
we
searching
want
on
our
my
kids to
iPad,
develop
like when I'm trying to
digital
find a
habits.
specific word
To
in a
help
note,
parents
my
accomplish
iPad
this,
crashes.
the
And
Academy of
iOS 26 has been
created
out
the
for
Family
ages, so
Media
it's
Plan.
actually
And
unacceptable.
we are working with them to guide for digital habits using. We also continue to collect research on and are committed to so many families. Your kids only what. Here's Raja to show.
As parents, we want our kids to get started on the right foot. So it's important to know first and most important step
There's a director
is to
for
create
everything
the
in
child
Apple.
account. Immediately enable safeguards tailored to
I
their
thought you
age,
could create a child
like
account already.
blocking adult website, only allowing setting age restrictions. Child account also provides access to powerful parental control. Your kids aren't on a child account today. Hurt their existing building off a child account this year. We focused on tackling the most concerns, like our kids can see who they're allowed to talk to, when kids have access, parents can guide their kids. We're providing parent recommendations based on expert guidance to help them decide right for their kids. Start with what content. On one hand, there's so many benefits of having their own device. Rest easy. Know where they are. Provide them with apps that learn and grow. We also worry about opening the launch quickly, letting kids access them ready for you. Starting this year, parents can ensure their kids start focused, giving them access to only the they are comfortable. Gradually, appropriate, add more.
This is like a bigger
It begins
version
with
of
an
screen
easy-to-use
time,
setup
like a
assistant, where
bigger.
parents can choose exactly what they want to. A few essential apps, recommended set, or the specific ones. Time, a child will be ready to add more. Parents, tell you more. Same.
The best way to top of which app on the App Store, every app has us parents decide appropriate. When a child finds an app, ask for helpful contact, the app for these requests. Asked to us. This year, we're expanding beyond apps. Kids need to ask. Take a closer approach. This works seamlessly on iPhone, on parents can also enable settings.
How about who kids can talk? Parents are in control here, too. You can start off with just the immediate family. Grandparents. As kids grow, they want to connect with new people. Just like with apps, ask for permission before connecting. As parents, we also want our kids free from inappropriate content. If a child receives or attempts to send images or videos that nudity, communication safety warns them, blurs the content. It even works FaceTime. This year, communication also intervenes before kids can see more violent content, shared images.
But you can kind of do that
Next,
already.
Let's talk about management. With screen time today, parents can see how much time. In my house, it can be tough to get those or games. We know parents. So we're providing them flexible, easy new ways.
A lot of the things that they're talking about, they already have. But perhaps it's just a little bit more refined. Sure, I'll take it.
Giving parents each of these categories.
This is Family Link by Google, but this time it's Apple. Oh, okay, so somebody already done it first. I've heard that before.
And we will actively update science and get feedback. When it comes to social media, we know parents don't use it, and that because every child needs control always balances based on
We also know that every day isn't the same. Whole day isn't the same.
I'm
as a
gonna
weekend.
mandate this on my brother's
And when it comes
on
to
his
school,
iPhone
we believe
immediately.
devices in the
What the
classroom
heck?
should be used for learning. Now, parents can easily set up a schedule. Which apps are available to kids? This helps kids stay focused when it matters, like doing schedules work hand in time allowance, letting you do time to watch a movie on the. Of course, parents have the ability to fully customize their family. Parents also want simple and effective ways to guide their kids. Healthy, positive. We've completely redesigned schools. At a glance, parents can see how their kids' devices. Moment, quickly adjust access.
Now, what about the experience it's had? What's possible to ask for more ways to AI? As parents, we want for these. Apple's powerful help parents which app its developers during within apps. Many apps already to help shield kids. We believe every app has the ability to help develop. We offer an API. For example, or help ensure parents approve any contact. Developers. This allows them privacy, use a child age range, tailor their. These many more resources available. For now,
Sum it up.
I wonder
We're
who
giving
picks the
parents
outfits.
Powerful
That
to help
matters,
manage what
but
kids
I'm
see,
just curious.
who they can talk to, when they have access. And for parents who want to learn more, a new website that highlights all of our child safety features, answers to how to get started. Together, this makes a big up, underscoring our ongoing commitment to safe. Now, let's turn to intelligence. AI is
Apple
incredibly powerful
Intelligence.
technology.
Ooh, are we going to
with
see the new
potential to shape
series?
society in profound ways. Here, unlock meaningful benefits for everywhere. Still, here to be racing, pursuing AI for the sake of AI, without any regard of us that it's ultimately serve. At Apple, mission has always been from the potential of advanced for everyone. This has been since the dawn never been more important than today. We believe truly helpful must be centered around you, your needs. This means integrating AI into the product you use every day, grounding it in your personal context and the app, and of course, designing it with privacy every step. This is our vision for Apple Intelligence. And today, we're taking a big step forward with the next generation of intelligence that makes your Apple product personal. We'll tell you about its bold new architecture, how it unlocks an entirely new Siri that's much more responsive, and how it makes your app smarter and more useful. So let's get started with our new architecture, centered around you use every day. At the heart of Apple models. This year, collaboration with Google, leveraging Gemini models.
Okay, so Apple are no longer creating their own. They're using
Apple
Google
Intelligence experiences
to help
adapted
them
these
with
new
their
models to
AI.
run on device and on servers. Private cloud.
server and a huge
Can't
upgrade
forget
for
about
Apple
private cloud
Intelligence
and
with
compute.
state-of-the-art understanding, reasoning, multiple modalities, like power image understanding. You can create realistic images, edit photos like about visual content. And we went further, optimize with a second or on device. This model lets supported products understand along with understanding text. And it delivers even higher accuracy, system-wide better language expressive voice.
Danny Boo, the high
Next, we
accuracy
integrated our
dictation, that
models
one was for
deeply
you.
into our platform, enabling a wide range of system-wide capabilities. Apple and orchestrate these capabilities. Content. Whether you're looking at a photo from years ago, a note you took recently, you're looking just by asking. Means Apple Intelligence index surfaces what you need at the moment, and it works with any app that integrates. Plus, world knowledge. Go out the web to get up to. Then use private cloud to generate an answer, whether you're researching or brainstorming for with Apple tools. When you're drafting email from editing and sharing photos. Finally, fairness, intelligence, exists in the moment. This architecture, a wide range of an all-new series of intelligence. And because they're available more useful, the things you do every day. Of course, everything this architecture privacy first. Today, many AI providers by default, most of them actions due to
Privacy.
like using
Okay.
temporary leading conversation and turn feature. Apple, we believe privacy AI non-negotiable. Apple Intelligence uses on-device privacy as well as private,
Thing is,
which ensures your data is not
does
stored
private
accessible to
cloud
Apple or anyone
compute
else. Data is
work
only used
anywhere
your
else?
request,
Is
and
it just the
outside experts
US?
can continue to verify this
Because I know
promise
the issue
at any
that the
time.
UK has some issues with
Now,
our data
we're
protection.
excited to show you all the ways that intelligence starting all new series.
Okay, Siri's
To tell you more,
changing.
here's Mike.
That was a whole bunch of words. So hopefully now we can actually see what he was talking about.
Siri is the person who helps you get things. Still, we know there are times to expect more from Siri. So we've rebuilt Siri with powerful AI at the core. Today, we're introducing an entirely new unlocked by Apple Intelligence. We call it Siri.
The Siri AI.
Siri
Okay.
AI uses new Apple Intelligence capabilities. You can tap into them in the same ways you use Siri today, like by saying, Siri. This includes personal context, app act, awareness, image understanding, and access to broad world knowledge. So Siri is now a profoundly more capable assistant that helps you find what you need, gets more. It's also more conversational. You can go back and forth like never before.
More conversational. We did say that before we started. Yeah.
These rich conversations, you can refer back to them with dedicated Siri.
There's a Siri app.
And not only
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
now Siri offers helpful visual along with integrated tools, right? Edit with virtually anywhere you touch. As you get more done with Siri, notice how it looks fluid and intuitive with a brand new design that reflects the power of Apple. Let's take a closer look, starting with how Siri is a much more capable assistant. I want to get right into it. A few things you can now do with Siri in your day-to-day. Let's start with something simple but super useful. Say you heard about a local concert. When's that Suki Waterhouse show? Siri can draw
Okay,
on
Siri's in the
current role
dynamic
knowledge to ground
island.
its answer to your question. Okay, looks like the concert is on July. How can I get tickets? Okay, you have to enter a lottery. Remind me to sign up when the lottery opens. Okay, got a reminder. Now let's hear one of her new reminders, things you'd expect, Siri, but now that much.
It could be a bit quicker though. Even on screen, I'm seeing it.
Let's see how
But
Siri can use awareness.
maybe
of
I'm
what's
just
on
being
your
too
screen.
fast.
Where is this? Here, Siri can identify the location. Beautiful shot along this. Cool. Bridges.
Okay, so it's
recently
using
moved
visual
somewhere around
intelligence
there.
without
I wonder
asking
if
you
he's
to
nearby.
use visual
Where's Jeff's
intelligence.
new? I remember he sent his new address, but I really actually don't know where it is. I certainly didn't save it anyway. But Siri can just nice. So if I was being spontaneous, I could say, give me directions to the art to stop it. With a little world knowledge and some personal content, Siri's pulled all together. And there you go. You're out. Just like. Let me show you one more example. Siri helping me to get something done. Show me photos from up in Shasta last weekend. Siri is searching through. Find the ones from my family's recent ranch. Let's see.
Can't it do that already?
Okay, that's a lot of cows. Not just the ones with Bryce, Madison, and Quinn to our shared family album. So without having to go into the Photos app at all, Siri can help me test the photos I have. Share them with the family. Easy as that. These are just a few of the ways that Siri AI is. For products that support our most advanced device model, we have two really useful. First, brand new voice experience enables a lot more.
I still want my Siri to
Just
sound like a
listen.
roadman though, so.
Shaw said, team, these apricots are peak. They've always been this good. Why has no one told me? I'm telling you, man.
Not him shaking
I've
at
been
his head.
changed. Clear the fridge.
Not him shaking
No,
his head at the
clear
voice.
all the fridges.
And you can customize voice like
He
never
was like-
before, adjusting expressivity and pace until it clicks.
Hey, let's find the right voice for you. I'll practice some things I like to say. Let me try this one out. You have one new message. Here's another one. Your timer is set for 1 minute. Now for some. At the next stop sign.
Okay, you can adjust how fast she
Plus,
talks.
we're making a big update system-wide dictation with a major boost. It's much more precise in capturing what you say, from spelling, punctuation, and capital. And because it's built right into the keyboard, use it across the system, whether you're texting, the group chat, the subway, or thinking out loud. Journaling. All these updates send to CarPlay as well as. And that's far from all. We're going even further. Here's Justin. We're enabling Siri to be much more conversational. So it gives you richer answers. It gets more done for you. This goes well beyond quick questions or one-shot tasks. Siri AI can ask for an in-depth plan, go back and forth during a creative brainstorm, get feedback on a document, and so much more. This capability is available to you system-wide. Plus, tailor this experience for each. iOS, you can swipe down from the dynamic island to search, or to start a conversation by typing. Of course,
Swipe
you can say,
down.
"Hey Siri," or "Hi" button to get an in-depth answer. Let me show you.
Island, UK.
I'm excited to watch the World Cup. Let me ask, what's the schedule for opening weekend of the World Cup?
Yeah, the World Cup is in America this year, and of course they had to speak about it.
There we go, there's the schedule. Now check this out. Pull down at the bottom. I'm in a brand new conversational with a lot more information. Brazil versus Morocco match would be great for a watch party. Want to plan a watch party? The Brazil versus Morocco match. Give me iconic dishes from both countries.
Got to be faster, Siri. You've got to be better.
Now check this out. Here even included images.
Am I gonna have like
I would love to make tagine.
my own chats?
Now
Like
I know my daughter would
ChatGPT
like to
has.
contribute one of her
Anybody else
creations to
does,
this
really.
feast. What was that dessert you mentioned? Siri's searching across my phone. Pulled her message right into the conversation. Oh, coconut cookies. Sounds amazing. Now let's bring this all together. Bring these together for a one-of-a-kind menu for my watch party. Okay, let's see what Siri cooked up. I love the playful names
The
here.
thing is, I understand.
This looks
I
awesome.
like the new Siri because
And Maria's coconut cookies are
you
included
can
here for
kind of
dessert.
integrate it within like how you use
I
your
can
phone
refine
on
this
a
menu
daily
further on
basis.
Siri. Ask it to provide me recipes for these dishes. Now, let's get some friends in on the plan.
This is not too bad. It's
Send a
not too
message to
shabs.
the Gold Chasers group chat. See if they're up for a watch party. Include the menu.
Not too shabby. I can't lie. Maybe I need to play with it first to see
All
if I
right,
really
let's
like
see.
it.
Siri called out the game. I can scroll through. I can edit this if I want. This looks perfect. Let's send it. There we go, done. So as you just saw, Siri used this world knowledge to find personal content and collaborate with me to send out a super original menu party. Now let's talk about Siri on Mac. It offers a conversational experience that's just right for the larger display.
Ooh,
And
man.
you can tap into it from anywhere across. Because we're integrating Siri into Spotlight. Spotlight is already where you files and more. Now, it helps you find answers to your questions too. You can also kick off a conversation with system-wide context menu. Click to ask Siri about images, files, or text. Let me give you a closer look. Spotlight is, of course, great for finding just about anything on my Mac. Like this folder we use to keep track of family stuff. Now, my son is super into 3D. School has a setup, and I added to a dedicated. I can just ask Siri for help right from Spotlight. How should I think about building makerspace in a shed? As I typed, Spotlight recognized this is a query for Siri. You can press return and start a conversation.
So if it's not a
Now, of
question
course,
for
this is a
Siri,
Mac,
who's it
so I
for?
can drag this anywhere and resize it.
Or will it have like its own like
There's some
chat
great
category?
info in
I'll
here for
figure
me
it
to
out.
get
I'll see.
started. Now, Siri can also answer specific questions about content on my Mac. Like these quotes I have for different sheds. They're all formatted differently, really hard to compare. I can select multiple files, bring up the context menu, and I've got a new Siri field that I can use to quickly ask a question about the selection. Here, please help me pick one. Siri's analyzing the 3 files. Check this out. Gave me a great table to help visualize it and explain how they stack up. Let's also factor in my son hit with the old setup at school. Luke mentioned electrical problem. Which one will fix it? Now check this out. Siri can also deal with my misspelling.
Well, of course, it has to
Siri
deal with
searching across my
misspelling.
messages and emails to find what my son shared. All right, here we go. Siri found the message, use it to give me a recommendation. Now, if I go with this recommendation, it's a lengthy lead. I'm going to ask Siri, draft a friendly email to them, asking if they can accelerate the delivery. Now Siri's writing an email from scratch to Modular Workshops. Just like that, Siri extracted the contractor's email and name, called out why we picked them, and pitched a shorter lead time. This is awesome. Those are just a few ways we're done with across iPhone and Mac. Now back to Mike. We're bringing Siri AI, including its rich conversational experience, to each like iPhone. And for moments when you want to go back to the elder, in turn, dedicated product. The Siri app is easy to visit in conversation or kick off. And when you open it, you can see an overview of conversational history.
Okay, so you can
synced
see.
privately with iCloud.
Okay.
You can start on your iPhone, pick up where you left off, your iPad, and wrap up. We're also tailoring Siri AI for watchers. You can ask questions, take action when you're ready.
Oh, the Siri app
And
has
you
come
can
to the
also
watch. That's
tap
good.
into the Siri app in the new grid on
New app grid.
On Vision OS, Siri AI takes full advantage of the power of the 3D visualization you can place anywhere in your space. You don't have to say, "Hey Siri." Look at Siri.
Show Silo and check if I'm free when it
Looking
premieres.
at Siri and for it to start
Can't
talking,
wait
that's
for all the ways that
wavy.
rich conversations with Siri
Sorry.
will elevate your experience across
Not that anybody has a
Now,
Vision
over to
Pro,
Sam.
but for the two people that might.
There are even more ways to get things done.
Looking at Siri
First,
and talking
Siri
is
offers powerful visual
the
intelligence. iPhone is integrated right into the camera mode. Allows you to get information, take action on what's in front of you. Simply tap the shutter button to let Siri see what you see. Give you, and you can pull down the rich details. Your images and conversations are safe. You can easily revisit them. It has deep image understanding, Apple Foundation model, cloud compute. The Siri mode also suggests relevant action based on what's. For example, you can point your iPhone to food sites, or if you're grabbing a bite with your iPhone at the bill, select what you order, the tab, with Apple
splitting the
Cash.
bill. What?
Also bringing to
What?
macOS, where you can access it with dedicated. Then select something on your Mac display. Type directly to Siri, get a helpful answer. And you can go back and forth to learn more. Plus, it's
That's
easy
cool.
to take action with what's
That's
on
going
your
to come in
screen.
handy.
So,
I like
if you're
things that
looking
will
at a
actually
schedule,
come in
just
handy.
bring
Do you know
up
what I
visual
mean?
intelligence.
If you don't
And
think I'm going
suggest
to bust
relevant
this out at the
actions,
next
like
move, you
adding
must be
multiple events
mad.
to your calendar in one go. iPad, you can use visual intelligence, ask Siri about what's search visually. It's integrated right into
Can
the
I
screenshot
download it
experience.
today? I'm a little bit excited.
Visual intelligence with Siri is also coming to Vision OS, where you can ask about them by looking at them.
Will this work as a carry-on guidance?
Siri recognizes what you're looking for. World knowledge, content, and a helpful answer.
Yes, the REI Flash 22 should easily carry on for your flight to Iceland in September.
You can also ask Siri about.
Yes, a hiking boot physically fit inside the REI pack, but it was a tight squeeze.
In addition to visual intelligence, writing tools are more powerful into the Siri experience. So you can write with Siri virtually anywhere you After kicking off the document, just describe what you need and we can generate a draft while rolling. And when you write with Siri in common messages, it can reflect how you usually communicate with your friends. For example, if you're normally quick and what you'll get when you draft an email. You can also get feedback on your writing. Just select what you've written, ask Siri how it sounds. Siri gives you. What's great is as you type in the system, full intelligence automatic. No need to take an extra. Automatic proofreading is available system-wide, including most party apps.
That's that Grammarly stuff that we were talking about before.
Siri AI deeply integrates across our platform, putting a wide range of right at your fingertips. Now, back to Craig.
Craig, are you going to tell me when I can download
Siri
it?
AI, our new powered by Apple Intelligence. It's more intelligent, knowledgeable, and capable. It enables rich conversations and lets you refer back to them with a dedicated app. Plus, AI has advanced visual intelligence, integrated tools for writing. Siri AI will be available in quickly more languages. Now, let's turn to how Apple Intelligence integrated deeply with apps. With its new arc, of course, so many help simplify the every day. From browsing the web and Safari, staying on top of your schedule, editing your favorite photos, more. I'll tell you about some of the features, powers, and apps. Here's Beth.
They're still going. Wow. Because there's like a something every day. I thought it would be like sort of shorter.
Can you Safari was designed to move fast. One of the ways we're delivering on a simpler, smarter way to love. Today, Safari provides helpful like profile. There can still be a lot of. Now, Safari can use Apple Intelligence organizing Safari analyzes each page, identifies similarities, brings relations together. Adds new related tabs, even as you browse. You're done for the day, close it or save it for later as a. Safari also uses help you stay on top of. Sometimes we keep tabs open because we're waiting for like camp signups, products. That can lead. Now, Safari can automatically on your behalf with Find Me. You can use natural language. Tell Safari what and close that. Later, Safari detects. Get a notification so you can. For built. Unlike some browsers, that helps. Not even.
The notify me feature is useful. Yeah, I have about 17 tabs open just for that.
If you could tailor the particular needs of the toolbar. Great recipe. Now with description. You can do simply describe what you want. You can create a apps web. Safari also password. Upgrade your security. Passwords going to eat them. With just behind the scenes, password authentic, securely navigating through each fix your password.
It will
Giving
sign
peace
in
of
for
mind
you.
without Apple Intelligence. Stay on top of your
What?
communication. Here's the put across mail, calendar,
What?
and the phone. Right when
That's crazy.
now understand the offers one tap suggestion. Making it easier than reminder. Someone asks messages. Just tap search for photos, location, and in your you receive an email based on letting you quick your favorite, including third party. Plus, calendar now uses you add just by describing them. You type.
You could do that
Calendar
in
identifies
reminders.
Elena
I'm
as someone
surprised
in
that
your
wasn't brought
contacts,
to
puts magic
calendar
donuts in the
sooner.
location. Easier to edit events. So if you update a weekly team calendar app, Apple Intelligence powers. Now, all of business proactively surface relevant. So if you call an airline to your flight, phone app automatically encode it in mail. So you had
That's
right when the
cool.
call starts. Phone app looks at who you're calling, not what you're saying. Surface helpful. Entirely on. Over to Cecilia. You have a few more apps, brand new.
Let's talk about how streamline the things every day, home, and shortcuts. Now, Apple is easier to stay on top of things, starting with accessory. They're a great way. They can also add up. Home app draws on understand. So you get one notification happens. We've also got cool new tricks for popular home accessories. Home app now use Apple to analyze clips from compatible cameras, generate descriptions, summarize. Because it understands what it can pull up relevant. Play a clip, home apps together, whole picture. What exactly is going on? This deeper level of search through capture before you even clips you might want to review, or if package what you're cross multiple. So that helps you. Plus, you can now view the clips in even 4K resolution. Another place where Apple is shortcuts. Shortcuts helps people get more.
I know you lot
done
don't use that
faster
shortcuts
by
app because I
automating
barely
all
do.
kinds of. And we're taking a big step forward. Make shortcuts more. You can already connect app simplify common tasks. While super powerful, process it. So shortcuts reason over your natural language for you, just like maybe you want to let your partner know every time leaving work. Shortcuts in this case runs the calculate ETA You see something you need to or add, just describe shortcuts, automatic favorite pop. Perfect story on top of things. There's never been a better time to try out. Now, Leslie will tell you about how Apple
If they're going to talk about the
Intelligence helps you
playground
bring
app,
your creativity to the next level.
the image
Entirely new
playground,
version.
and
This year, we're reimagining powerful models at the playground. Now lets you quality in photorealistic. New generative runs on. This is a major upgrade across our, giving you more powerful. Bring your nature. Form your photos in just by photos are never stored. We're also giving you brand new ways. Let's say you're start with a try to change. This sure she find your image. Also have great dimension. A link or small or portrait or flyer. Playground processing. Wait for me. And we're bringing experience. You can lock screen. Plus, get suggestions made just for you. Inspired by your location. Developer available. This all new image.
I would be the judge of that, because sometimes I ask Image Playground to generate specific images and it says, sorry, try again
In
later.
addition to, we're giving you brand new Apple Intelligence. At Apple, we have a deep for the craft of. So our goal for bringing AI into the Photos app help photographers in their images in ways that respect. Now, Photos can tap into more powerful images Apple and make incredible edits possible. We have 3 features to help make your composition
Clean up, extend, and reframe.
First, the popular cleanup tool is getting a big upgrade. You can remove distractions, better quality, more realistic.
Every time I try and clean it up, it takes about
even when the
5 minutes to even
like this.
open up. Takes too
Next,
long.
Sometimes you wish you had a little more space around your a different aspect ratio for a project. Now you can this with subjects more breathing or straighten a crooked horizon without cropping out.
I can't wait to use extend, because there's some pictures where people don't need to be there, if you know what I mean. But I still look good. Do you know what I mean? I can't wait to use that.
Looked at a photo and
Me
wished
personally.
you would have had more. Maybe you accidentally framed a sign above. The photo would have been more symmetric, step to the right. Missed eye contact with your subject by a fraction of a second. Now, facial reframing fix all these things after the photo was taken. Let me show you how it works. Let's take a look at a picture I recently. I love this cute photo of my daughter celebrating their last day of school.
Did your
I
son
wish I'd spent more
agree
time
to
thinking
be
about the framing.
international?
When I tap edit, you'll see a new tools option in the lower right.
I hope it's
Here
quick,
I'll
Clap. I
find
hope it's
all the
quick.
editing
Apple Intelligence private cloud computing, including facial recognition. Let's tap reframe. Once the image loads, you'll see that the UI is interact with the directly framing. I can touch, drag, and the perspective shifts as if I had repositioned the camera in the original. This capability uses device space all the time. And as I adjust the photo, you'll see a blur around the edges of the pulled in later generative. I can pinch, zoom in, closer, and there. That looks. Now I'll tap read.
What pictures will be
This
real
feature is super cool
anymore?
because it
Everything is
combines our
AI.
advanced on-device spatial model with our
Why even
powerful
take
image
pictures
generation
anymore?
model and
Just
private
ask
cloud
AI to do it.
to create a photo. Better, it only generates new content to fill in the perspective has been shifted. This ensures that the
It's
reframe
taken a long
photo
time.
stays consistent with the original scene. Here's the final result, and it looks great. Like toggle before and after. You can see my kids are much better framed after moving. The content that was filled in, like I was able to go back and adjust my camera in the moment. So those are the new Apple Intelligence capabilities. What's great is that these features work in your life. Older photos or photos taken with other cameras. And now, back to Craig.
I can't wait to test this out, man.
Those are just some of the ways Apple is up-leveling so many of the every day. These new intelligent language and available free with our latest software. Some features, including image generation, daily use, because they rely on access is available with most iCloud Plus. Also include Apple Intelligence.
Okay, some stuff you've
So
got to
that's
pay
our
for.
next generation of Apple Intelligence from an entirely new series.
When can I download it? Is the real question.
For browsing the web, expressing your creativity, and editing your photos, all with privacy built in. This is a big step forward on the journey to powerful AI. Make our products even more personal and useful. And that's not all. We're bringing many more Apple Intelligence to our users. This update will be supported on the same product intelligence. Our most powerful on-device model that enable voices or advanced our most capable
iPhone 17 Pro.
New version of Siri today. And for customers, we'll be launching Siri AI later this year. We're excited
Coming
to
up
hear your
today.
feedback.
Okay, team, we're going into
Siri
settings.
AI will not be available initially iOS, iPadOS.
What?
We're working hard to have forward serves.
What?
In China, Siri AI, the other new app, will not be available while we work through regulatory. Next, for developers, there's a lot to be excited about.
Did I hear that correctly? What's not come to the EU? The privacy
apps.
stuff.
Now you can bring Apple Intelligence
What did I just
right
say?
into your app using technologies you already know, like app intent. Help use right information, get things just by. For example, as the messaging app Line indexes, users can information in the app, or because the calendar app structure adopts app intents, a user can just create an event, quickly add it to their timeline. It's done. And so many of you are already building the next generation of intelligent, powerful, private, using the on-device through the foundations framework. Images, input, in addition, extend the model abilities, skills, and even use running on servers all through the same Swift API. For example, Many people ask me, can you possibly do this presentations in your shirt? Answer, my advanced. With an app like Daydream, you can select a photo from an event, device, every piece of my outfit. Then a fashion app right within my comfort zone.
It's not on the Apple homepage yet.
Models, and now other models to run locally in your app with the full power of Apple Silicon. New Core AI framework available on all our platforms. That's an intelligence working together. Comes back to what has always been so great, rich, native experience. Now enhanced with intelligence, not replaced. App ecosystem never been more vibrant. More developers, more apps, more innovation. Like with agentic coding, changing how they get built. Best place to build them. The coding assistant and interact with simulated devices. These custom skills. You can also choose the model choice, now including GitHub. And we're reimagining a whole new device that brings every device, simulated and real, unified. You can now multi-touch tools like Pinch. Change your app appearance in one click. Size it dynamically.
Okay, this stuff is for the
like never before.
developers. Okay.
You'll hear much
I keep
more
refreshing
about our
the
tools,
Apple
languages,
page to
and
see
frameworks in
when I can
platforms,
download it.
State of the union. We have a big week ahead. Session runs.
Still not there.
Engineers, more. It's going to be an
And I looked on my
amazing
phone to see if I can see
WWDC.
iOS 27, and I can't.
Thank you,
Ooh,
Craig.
Tim's
and
last
thanks
remarks.
to all presenters. We're excited to bring a wide range of improvements to each of our platforms, making them even more useful. We're also continuing to provide more features that will help kids enjoy their app fullest, ensuring their experiences most appropriate for them. And the next generation of Apple introduced abilities, including Siri AI.
Yeah, I think it should be available as
rich
soon as it's done as well.
conversations and
I'm
draws
just
upon
a
your
little bit too
personal
excited.
context to help you get more done. This, along with our other new features and capabilities, will help users get even more out of it. Our new OS releases will be available in developer today with a public beta coming, and they will be available to users this fall. On a personal note, some of the greatest highlights have been events like this. Sharing tools with all of you, seeing what you create with them, been a constant imagination. Over the years, you have helped connect, create, learn, experience the world in extraordinary ways. And with the incredible capabilities we have today, so many more, I truly believe the best is still ahead. At Apple, creating the best product in the world to deliver that enrich has always been the honor of a lifetime to help advance that mission. And conviction continue to make a lasting difference. Thank you all for joining us. Let's have a great WW.
Okay, so he didn't say it was his last day as the CEO, but perhaps he'll mention that on Friday.
All I need is good reads and some better sleep.
Who is this? I feel like I should know who he is, but I don't.
The track, bad lab, Asana back to back. Never slack, trace money, hit my cash app. I've been connected like Tetris to Depop and Robocop, TV Peacock, clicking Photoshop, Letterbox, Dropbox, HubSpot, and whatnot. Tell my town they post them on my TikTok. Can you see me on the
Township.
screen? I've been everywhere.
I use that.
Can you see
I use
me
that
on the
game.
screen? I can take it up. I know that
Do you know how much money these apps or these companies paid to be on Apple's keynote?
I'm on a journey. Geo gets the tie guide. It's brilliant how the temple runs. It's gotta be my eyes. Loom colors, luminar, the feather grain touch too. We outlanders too. I fly Delta, ready on the jet blue. World the airports.
Do you know how much money these lot paid?
Seven continents, heads up. This a League of Legends in your headspace. Move slowly with the rover, but my friends know my fan base is slow. Can you see me on the screen? I've been everywhere. I know that you got a lot of dreams. You can make it. I'm loaded. I'm loaded.
This is expensive.
Study plus, I swing vision and speed test. I took the steps, the same shot on shot X. The star making the skyscraper, the sky guy. The townsfolk, the true skating, the tie dye. And lift I roll, the food, the go. DJ unfold, my set was cold. I hit the slopes. I'm on the D for Mrs. and me. I know they did no instrument and beat. Hella time riding, I'm striving on the strava. Transformers on the Twitch, I gotta tip my Uber driver. Old Navy on my ways, more flame on the winter, but so watch duty. Ain't intend to be real. AMC, I watch movie. Good notes at Minecraft, I'm LinkedIn. The craft is expensive, attentive. Rumbled in, ever know the ladder, heads the ladder when I loaded it. So let me get on my face.
Do you know how much money? Do you know how much money these lot paid to be in Apple's keynote? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, let's done, team. Let's debrief. Okay, so as I debrief with you, I'm absolutely going to be WW. Oh, see, look, it's here already. Just finished. Like you said, is it this? This is ND. This is ND. Just as you said, as soon as the keynote is done, it's up. Okay. How do I download it? Now we all can do is test out the new features. Yeah. What did you guys think of WWDC? What do I think? I mean, it's not the most. We've had good ones in the past. I've been excited for, like, when we have like a completely new redesign, that's when I get excited about WWDC. But and Apple is already, they're already pushing out the new liquid glass, the new like feature videos. I'll show you what I mean. There's already a suggested, oh, what do you want to watch next type situation. Too much AI. The thing is, there is a lot of AI, but you don't actually have to use it. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are not going to use this AI stuff anyway. So, like, let's be honest. I feel like, if anything, the feature that a lot more people use is the fact that you can toggle liquid glass either fully on or fully off, or all of that stuff. Like, you can really customize it. I think that's, if anything, that's what people use the most. And the new Siri chat box. Everything else, you could either say it's gimmicks or people just use it. Okay, that's really nice and everything, but when can I download? How do I download it? Let me come out of my settings and see if it's there. Close my settings app. Okay, let me close my settings app and let's try again. Settings, general, software update, loading. It's still loading. The thing is, I'm talking about downloading a new downloading the upgrade, iOS 26. See, it keeps on saying, it's still saying iOS 26. I need it to say iOS 27. Oh. Can anybody see it yet? Hit quick glass toggle and the notify me feature top for me. Also maybe the website categories. Yeah, the website categories I will probably definitely enable on my phone, because I have about have too many tabs open for my liking, and then it makes me feel. But when I scroll through all of the different apps that I have, toggles that I have, tabs that I have, I need them all. Mine doesn't have an update available yet. No, Violet, me neither. I don't have the update. I'm on the Apple page again, and I'm seeing. Oh, so eager I am. Oh, let me see if it's available on the iPad. Settings. My iCloud storage is almost full, and I have 200 gigabytes. This is a little bit concerning if I'm being honest with you, but we're gonna find a way to download. If I have to download 1,000 pictures, I will do it, because I need to have this. I also need to start making videos about this. Maybe later, you think, perhaps. But one thing about me, Violet, Libra, one thing about me, I'm impatient, just a little bit. And perhaps this is a way for me to slow my roll a bit. iOS 26 developer. Let me just edit that for now. Anybody been able to get it on their phone yet? I wonder. Wwdc 26, and I need iOS 27. I've typed in iOS 27 into Google, and I cannot see Apple doing anything about any of that stuff. Sorry, what am I trying to say to you? I keep on getting distracted. I typed in iOS 27 into Safari to see if Apple have updated their website, and they haven't. You guys have to let me know as well if you see anything. But apart from this is ND. I said that their favorite feature is the liquid glass toggle and the notify me. So the Safari and the liquid glass toggle is the most important things to you. For me, we do a debrief as we wait. I wrote down notes during the keynote. That's why I kept on looking down at my phone, all the notes that I have. So good. So let's start from the top. We have the liquid glass toggle, so you can see how much liquid glass you want. Me personally, I like liquid glass. I like it. So I'm going to make sure that's turned up to the max. Then you have your performance upgrades. Maybe try toggling to public beta, then toggle back to developer beta in the settings. Did that work for you? Let me try that now. Software update. Let's go to public. Not there for me yet. Let me know if it's there for you. But liquid glass toggle, performance upgrades, your iPhone 11 will support it. However, there are some restrictions on the features. They mentioned that at the end. So if you have iCloud Plus, you'll have a lot more of the features. But if you are in the EU specifically, you'll have even less features. I think they were talking about some of the privacy features may or may not be available. I missed that. I think I was yapping away when they discussed that. I need to check to see, because that affects me. I'm in the EU. I want to know what I can't have, because I know we can't have the data protection thing that I talked about earlier in one of my other videos. That's not available for me, which is so annoying. But I will check that offline, and then I'll make a video about it and then do all of that stuff. Search is supposed to be better across all of your devices. I'm impatient. Yeah, same. I keep refreshing as well. Honestly, as I'm refreshing reminding myself of the different things that's available, I'm going back to Safari to see if I can see it or not. That's just me. We have search is supposed to be better. Android users can enjoy shared photo albums, so they can add pictures, and they can see everything that everybody else can see, which is nice. Because obviously you have people in your life that have Androids, but you still want to share some pictures with them, so that's lovely. Then you have custom EQ settings on your AirPods. Finally, I don't know why that took so long. Genuinely don't know why that took so long, because anyway, it's here now. Then we have spatial scenes, maps looks better, yada yada yada, trust and safety. So this, they spent a big chunk of time on this. So you have the option to create a child's account. So you can I say dictate, but it is really dictate, isn't it? Because you're in control of their Apple device. But you can dictate who they can speak to, what apps they can see, how long they're on their apps for. You can set a schedule for them, so that, you know, they shouldn't be on certain apps, or during school periods, or when they come back home, they can only be on like TikTok for 30 minutes a day or something like that. Do you know what I mean? You can schedule it to you know, your child's liking, how old they are. By default, if you're under 13, or if you set your child's device to be, if they are under the age of 13 years, they can, a lot of the stuff that I've just described will be on by default. But if they're over 18, if they're over 13, then you'll have to like enable it yourself. About child safety, that's also a great feature to some advanced than Google Family Link. Okay, so perhaps I need to look at Google Family Link as well. Let me write that down so that I don't forget that. Google Family Link. Because it will be interesting to see what they do have and how Apple have made it better. Because a lot of times Apple will, and I don't know, other companies do this as well. Apple will see what other companies are doing and either do the exact same, a little bit worse, or a little bit better. So it's good to hear that this is a little bit better. And the sensitive and violent content. Now, the thing is with the sensitive and the violent content, this has kind of been a feature already on iOS 26, especially on like, I think iOS 26.4 and up, where if you're on FaceTime and then your phone thinks that, you know, there's some nude content or some violent content or anything that looks a bit suspicious, it will turn off your mic, turn off your camera, turn off their mic, and turn off their camera to protect all people. And if, you know, there'll be a pop-up message saying, are you sure you want to show this person if you haven't verified your age. But once you've verified your age, or if you've had an Apple account for like 10 plus or a certain amount of years, then it won't ask you to verify your age because you've obviously had an Apple account for that long. So that's been a feature already. So it just seems like this is a bigger scaled version of that, which is interesting. I definitely want to try it on my siblings' devices to see, you know, how good it is. But they don't have the latest iPads, or they don't have the latest iPhones, so it could be good, but it could also make their devices a lot slower. So because I know Apple have been in trouble with that in the past. The older your devices are, the worse the performance is. And so perhaps this WWDC, or this is a chance for them to redeem themselves. There might be some people that might download it on older devices and they may see some improvements. But that's a risk that they will be taking. Yes, it worked so good because my nephew ran in front of my brother's phone while he was talking to my daughter, and it ended the call and had the message on the screen. Okay, so it works for some. For me, I think I was on the phone to my siblings and they were fully clothed, they were all fine, but then it just turned off, and then I couldn't even call my sister anymore. So I know they have some work to do in the area, but I just hope that they fix it and they can actually, like, it's clear what's good and what's bad. Do you know what I mean? So there's that. And apparently there's a website for all of this information so that parents can just have a look to see if, you know, have a look through all of the things I discussed, so that they can see what they want to enable or not. I'm checking Safari. I'm back on Safari to see if there's any updates on Apple's website. No, there isn't. Okay. Yes, I agree. Let me come back out. Close settings. Come back to settings. See if I've missed anything. We're update. 26. No, it's still not there. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm being patient. Then we have so that was all of the trust and safety options. Okay, Apple Intelligence. They spent a long time on Apple Intelligence, but we knew that they would. And if you were down with the rumors, you know that they were going to spend a lot of time on this. And I think going forward, all companies are going to be spending a lot of time on their version of AI. So it is what it is. We are where we are, right? Cool. So Siri AI, there's an app for it. So as opposed to it going across your screen like this, like we discussed in the rumors already at the start of the video, at the start of the stream, sorry, before I went live, instead of it going around your screen like this, it will now be in your dynamic island. So there's a new UI for it. And let's say you call Siri, or you can say, hey, Siri, and or you can toggle the side button or your lock button, hold it down, and then you type something or you say something to it. There will be like a little chat box at the top in your dynamic island, and then you can swipe it down to access the chat and you can continue the conversation. And in your Siri app, there's like a new grid so that you can see different conversations. So whereas on like Claude or Google Gemini, speaking of Google Gemini, I'm gonna come back to that, and ChatGPT, you can have chats down the side and you can just go into each one to conversation. So it's going to be similar like that, but they just have a different UI. It's just like a grid form instead. And Google Gemini is what is helping to support the Siri app and Siri in general. So I don't know if Apple had the time or the resources or the bandwidth to do AI for themselves, similar to how other companies have. Apple just, partnered with Google and are combining their brains together. But apparently Apple still is going to make it secure. Their main focus is still privacy. They've said privacy about 56 times. So, we'll just see. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you have an iPhone, you have a smartphone. There's only so much. Do you know what I mean? Since they partnered with Google Gemini, saw a lot of leaks from Android to iOS. A hint of Magic Q. What's Magic Q? I don't know what that is. Explain that to me. I don't know how to feel because I like the pretty colors around my screen, but then again, I like the voice customization. Same. I did like the UI. Isn't that pretty? Even the way to call it, it was so pretty. I do like that. So it's sad to see that go, but there's some compromises we have to make. Siri might actually be useful again. There's been so many videos about how Siri is just not useful. Even me, I've even created some myself about. So we'll just see. We'll see. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to give my feedback. I'm going to be honest. You know what I mean? But I have to be honest. I am still a little bit excited. So I do need to calm down a bit before I make that video. But anyway. So, yep. Siri app. Siri is in the dynamic island. Personal context is better. You can adjust the speed of Siri, how fast she talks, he talks, they talk, whatever. And there was a part, I'm gonna clip it. There's a part in the keynote where Siri was talking and his eyes, he was just doing this while Siri was talking. It was so weird, but it was also really funny. Personal context. So what I like is we are making necessary sacrifices. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Exactly, that's what I'm telling myself as well. It allows me to sleep at night. Personal context. So the image or the scene that really captured my heart, right, was when you were on the phone to like an airline. Let's say I'm on the phone to British Airways, and because my phone can see that I'm on the phone to British Airways and it knows I have a flight, or I've booked a flight, or I've booked something with British Airways. It's going to bring up the flight information. It's going to bring up the email that is associated with the booking details. It will bring up, like, it can search through my phone to see the different related topics, and it will have it all in one place so I don't have to go searching for it. That was good to me. And it's, again, privacy. So, you know, Apple won't see any of the stuff that is going on, or that is that Siri is doing, because of private cloud compute. So, do you know what I mean? That's fine. But I'm really interested to see, because I do have a flight. I do have, you know, let's say my car is in service and I'm speaking to, let's say, the insurance, and then it brings up all of the information, my reference number, all of that. I want to see how good that works, because they really double down on personal context. That's Magic Q, okay? No, wait, what is? Because I've said, like, I've said so much. So what do you mean? What's Magic Q? You have to write it down for me so I can see it. Where that I've lost my train of thought. What was I saying? The personal context. I want to see, because you know, a lot of the times where Apple makes things look so pretty, but then when it gets down to the nitty gritty and it's time for you to actually use this stuff, it's not that good. So we'll see. I can't wait to test it out. I feel like I should just jump on live and see how it goes with you. Do you know what I mean? Oh gosh, that would be exciting. So the personal context with Siri, and like how it can pick different things from your messages, perhaps the Safari webpage, and then like some of your emails to bring it all together. I did like that, and they used a different example where, oh, Sharon messaged me her new address. Oh, Siri, where? Oh, it piped up. Where is Sharon's new address? I've got to go there now, kind of thing. Or what was good to me is the personal automations, because sometimes I want to ask, like, I've seen something on TikTok that's actually really cute, like when you plug in your phone and then it makes a sound. You know what I mean? Something like really quirky like that. I could be like, in the shortcuts app, can you please make a shortcut, or just tell it what you want it to do. When I plug my phone in, I want it to make a sound, and then it will ask for more information from you. The AI gets to know what you're doing, like talking to an airline, so it brings up, okay, so that has existed before. Sometimes you need to look at other people's keynote shows so that you can see what's going on in the world, so you're up to date with these things. So when Apple do it, you could be like, oh, okay, I've seen this before. So you can see if it's actually innovation. Do you know what I mean? So there's that. Okay. I think it's also time to check on settings to see if anything has updated. Software update 6 27 is here, team. It's here. 27 is here. 27 is here. Okay, let me do it on my iPad as well. I can't do it on my laptop because that's literally what I'm talking to you on now. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I've got to take a screenshot. Update now. Here I go. Can I do it on my iPad? No, my iPad, it's still not ready yet. Let me come out, come back in. Agree. Read the terms and conditions, guys, by the way. Make sure you read it. iOS 27, developer beta. Guys, check your phones. It's out. Check your phones. I'm currently updating on my iPad as well. Update requested. Okay. Agree. Read the terms and conditions. How big is it? I didn't even see how big it was. I took a screenshot. 21.4 gigabytes. Gigabytes? Wow. Gigabytes. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of storage. Not gonna lie. I'm literally you're watching me make a TikTok video about this right now, because you've got to move fast in social media. Got to do it. Okay. Bear with. I need to find the right audio. If I need to like delete some files, I'm gonna be annoyed because I don't have the time. I've got things to do, people to see. Oh, it's downloading. Oh, it's requested. Let's see how long it takes. Oh, 14 minutes remaining on the iPad. 1 minute remaining on here. 2 minutes. Okay, it's going up. It's gonna adjust. That's fine. We have time. I can't wait. Okay, let's one thing was cool with the Vision Pro for I say this all the time, for the 3 people in the world that have a Vision Pro at the moment, right? Let's say you've got the goggles on and then Siri's in like one corner. All you have to do is look at Siri, because obviously it's tracking your eyes and everything. Look at Siri, start talking to it, and then Siri will respond. That's kind of cool. That's quite cool. The Vision Pro, when I first got it, it was like, oh wow, this is really cool. The fact that you can kind of see, like, you know how virtual reality is. It's very cool to see, but it's also 300 million pounds. Do you know what I mean? So like, do you need it? Do you, whatever. I know people use it for like a couple of days and then they put it down to the side. Me personally, what am I doing with Vision Pro? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, okay, you have 3 million pounds. That's nice. What now? Anyway, so visual intelligence, you know how like you hold down your side button and then you can, and then you can ask it to search for, like, ask Siri for something and then search something, or when you're in you can take a screenshot of something and then ask Siri to edit things, or ask Siri questions about the picture or the screenshot that you've taken, like where to find a certain thing, all of that stuff. That's now embedded in the camera app. And I thought that they were going to speak more about like adding widgets to the camera app, but that was a rumor, so I don't actually know if that's true. But you can be in the camera app. Visual intelligence is there now, so if you forgot that it was a thing, now it's a reminder. What else? So yes, there's a receipt. There's 56 people at the table and you all want to split the bill, but like somebody only had a drink and then somebody had a 3-course meal. Do you know what I mean? Take a picture of the receipt. You can write down the people that are there and what they had. I think that was pretty cool. I go out on a lot of group dinners, so I can't wait to whip that out. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I have on my phone or iOS 27 is just going to be party tricks. Do you know what I mean? Oh, how did you get that shit? Oh, I'm on the developer beta. Are you? You're not. Sorry. And then what else is there? So I can't wait to do that. You can write with Siri. So this is like quite similar to Grammarly, where you know, you can ask Siri, how is this wording? Can I tweak it in any way? And it will give you suggestions. It can help you with your grammar, and it has automatic proofreading if you want to enable that, so that it can look for any spelling mistakes or anything. And then it can also look at how you communicate with certain people. Like if you speak to your manager via email in a particular way, like, you know, your manager he likes brief messages, so bullet points, it will tailor certain messages to how you speak with your boss and different people, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty cool. It's only going to be in English, and then it'll roll out to other languages later on. Safari, so organizing your tabs. This is ND. This is one of your favorite things that you mentioned. You can organize your tabs into topics. So I have, even if I open my Safari now, right, you can see that I have quite a few tabs open. It will generalize the different tabs so that it looks a bit prettier. I think the essence will really be shown on your Mac because, you know, just a nicer, bigger screen, nicer UI, all of that stuff. So I'm intrigued to see what that looks like on my phone. You can have custom extensions. Oh wait, the notify me. Sorry, the notify me. This is ND's favorite thing. So a lot of times I have tabs open on my Safari so that I don't forget to check, you know, when something is back in stock or when tickets have finally been released for an event I'm going to that I want to go to, something like that. I can ask Siri to notify me, and I can still close the tab, and then I'll get a notification on my phone saying that XYZ's been updated, which is cool. I will be using that because there's many things that I have open that I need on top of. So there's that. Custom extensions. I don't really use extensions on my Mac, if I'm being honest, partly because I don't know. Maybe I do need to do more research into how the extensions will benefit me. But I can ask Siri to write a message. No, I can ask Siri I can describe an extension to Siri and be like, this is what I want my extension to do. And then it will do it for you. Or if it can't, it will give you like information on how to do that. I don't know. Maybe third-party cookies or websites or whatever, but that's nice. Don't think that I'm going to use that, if I'm being honest. The passwords app, now this one was a bit spooky. This one was a bit like, what do you mean by that? You can see my passwords, but no, privacy, private cloud compute is a thing, so this may not be a concern. But you see, when you're in your passwords app, right, and it will tell you that there are some passwords that you need to check because they are compromised or whatever, it will change it on your behalf simultaneously. So let's say you have 5 websites you need to change your password for. It would do it all one at click of a button, and it would change your passwords without you having to sign into the website and change it yourself. It will do it for you. That's weird. That's not concerning, don't know, but it's weird to me, because what do you mean you can change my passwords on my behalf? What do you mean by that? So I don't have any compromising passwords, so there's nothing to security compromise passwords. Oh well, I'm not on the beta now, so I can't see, but there's I don't know, if you go into your passwords app, you'll have an option or a toggle that says security. Those are probably the passwords that you need to change. But the passwords manager, it signs you in and fixes your passwords, meaning it will change and put its own password and help you save in the passwords app. It's really crazy. Exactly. It's borderline concerning, if I'm being honest with you. Very borderline concerning, because what do you mean? First of all, who do you think you are? What do you mean you could change our passwords for me? It does make it easy, but at the same time, it's just like, that one's gone over my head a little bit. But anyway, the phone app, yeah, did that one already. The natural language in your calendar. So if you're in your reminders, you can be like, oh, I need to be at that. Remind me to, or change my bed sheets at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. You could literally write that into the reminders app and it will figure it out and do that for you. That same feature is coming to our calendar app, where I need to be here at XYZ. It will figure out what the title is, the time, the date, the reoccurrence, all of that. You could do that in the calendar app with just a sentence and it'll do that for you. I don't know why that wasn't, like I said earlier, I don't know why that wasn't a thing earlier for you to do, but because you could do it in the reminders app. So, but anyway, it's in your calendar app now. And then they have the home app. So for supported security cameras, it can describe what's going on and it can compile different videos for you. If you have multiple camera angles, it can you'll be able to like search, oh, when did Tim drop off my package, or when did UPS drop off my package? It will be able to find that information out for you, but you would probably have to have some good reliable cameras with great internet speed in order for you to make the most out of that. Should we see how long iOS 27 is going to take? Preparing update. This is exciting. Shortcuts app. You can describe a shortcut to make an automation. I'd explain that already. Image playground. There's an app now. Is there an app? Was there an app already? Playground. Yes, there was an app already for it. But as you can see, these images are quite unrealistic, and it still does look like AI. Like, team, this is supposed to be me. This is supposed to be me. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but like, do you know what I mean? So is that the playground images are apparently going to be a lot more realistic. Hope I'll be the judge of that. You can change the image and size of ratios so that you can fit it for like a WhatsApp picture or a contact poster or a, do you know what I mean? Like different aspect ratios you can have in there, which is nice. And then when it comes to your Photos app, you can clean up, extend, reframe. Clean up, a feature that already existed in your phone. So where you take a picture of something, or you have a picture on your phone and you want to take out a little spot that was in, that you missed or that you didn't see when you were capturing it, you can erase it and then it will get rid of it. We've said that before. Extend, when you want to crop something, but a picture that you took was too cropped, but you still want to, the essence of the bigger picture to remain. That makes sense. So like, let's say took a picture of my face, but it was just, it's too cropped and you want to see more of the image, or AI will figure out the best ways to extend the picture so it looks more natural. It's still fake, but you know, we will try it out and we will see. Then they have reframe. So it's using like a spatial type. Is it spatial photos? I don't know. They're saying that it can work on a lot more pictures than you think, but we'll be the judge of that. Where you can take a picture of something, but you don't really like the angle in which it was taken. You can take the image and move it around. So how do I describe this? Like, let's say the picture that you can see here is of me. I'm smiling, but I don't like the angle. So I'm going to move the picture around so that you can see more of that wall instead of this wall. Do you know what I mean? It's going to use AI to reframe the picture, so it doesn't take away from the essence of the subject matter, which is me, but it still takes into the account the surroundings it thinks that are there. I don't know, man. We'll see. We will see. And yeah, that's it. We have been on live for 2 hours and I'm tired. I hope you enjoyed speaking with me, spending some time with me. I had fun. And I'll see you this time tomorrow, do you know what I mean? Because what are we doing this week? Live streaming every day for Dub 26. Isn't that exciting? Oh, team, I'm warm. I'm warm of excitement. I was hoping that it would stay. I don't know how long it's going to take to install. And I don't think that I want to stay on here as I wait for this. Do you know what I mean? Because I want to have some fun. Okay, I will see you all tomorrow.